my channel. My name is Davy, and in this video I'll be showing you all how I did this really fun and colorful look. If you're interested, just keep watching. I've already primed my face using my Catrice Cosmetics Aqua Fresh Hydro Primer. Now I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in 37G to outline the bottoms of my eyebrows, and I'm going to use this as a eyeshadow primer. The palette that I'm going to be using for this entire look is the Masquerade Mini Palette by Juvia's, and I'm going to start off with the shade Fulani. That's this brown right here, and I'm going to put that right in my crease. If you guys see me looking straight ahead, that's because my mirror is in front of me. We're just going to blend that out a little bit. I just cleaned my brushes yesterday, and I'm like, yes, clean brushes, but I wasn't thinking that yesterday when I actually had to clean them. If you guys know any like good brush cleaning products, please let me know, because anything so that I'm not sitting for an hour trying to get everything off of these brushes, because trust me, it is not the best. A lot of my videos are just gonna have a bunch of blending, because that's really what makes the look, honestly. If you don't have a good blend, it'll just look patchy and, you know, not its best. But with a great blend, you can literally mix any colors and it'll look good. Now I'm going to use the shade Makita in my outer corners. Now I'm going to use my concealer to cut my crease. Now right where I cut my crease, I'll be using the shade Zola. Now I'm just using Makita to blend out any harsh lines. Now I'll be using my NYX Glitter Goals liner in Diamond Dust to outline the top of my crease. Before moving on to the rest of my face, I'll be using Makita one more time, and I'm going to put that on my bottom lid. So very high key, I can't see because I got eyeshadow in my eye. But moving on, I'll be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation in 345C. I like to put a little extra foundation on the area around my mouth just because it's really hyperpigmented there, so I don't like when the dark spots show through. Instead of my Shape Tape concealer, I'll be using my Morphe concealer in C3.25. Let's just ignore the top because I don't know what happened. But yeah. Let's put some under here, and here, up here. So this concealer is a little bit closer to my skin tone, so I use it when I want a more natural looking face. My Shape Tape is more for highlighted under eye kind of look. But I use my Shape Tape for my eye primer just because I find that it's a little bit more tacky once it's dried down, and it tends to stay a lot more in place than when I use my Morphe concealer. So where I use each concealer really just depends on the type of formula that I want to put in that place. I also won't lie, I do prefer the Shape Tape for under my eyes as well because, like I said before, it tends to stay a lot better than the Morphe, but I just like the look that Morphe gives me. I love this look. I'm gonna be so sad when I have to take it off, but you know, what can you do? To set my face, I'll be using my Dermablend Illuminating Banana Powder. Just like in my previous videos, I'm gonna use my Beauty Blender to apply the powder under my eye. And now I'm going to use my big fluffy brush to apply the powder all over my face. But do not dust off the powder under your eye yet. We're gonna save that until after we do our highlight and our contour. With that out of the way, I'll be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Bronzer in Mahogany. I apply a little bit to my temples. I'm literally almost halfway done with my face, and I still have some eyeshadow in my eye. Send help, please. So for your nose contour, I saw this hack on TikTok where you just take your regular big contour brush and you just apply the contour directly all over your nose. Could use a little bit more right here. And over here too. Maybe down here. For highlight, I'll be using my BH Cosmetics Glowing in Grease palette, and I'll be using the shade Athens. If you guys don't have this palette, you guys should definitely get it because the highlights are great, and you get a whole set with blushes included. You know, I really like that nose contour hack from TikTok just because if you guys can see it, it makes like a really cute rosy nose. And I just think that it really goes with this colorful look. Now we're going to dust away the powder from under our eyes. We're going to take our big fluffy brush again and we're going to dust the powder towards the bridge of our nose. Now I'm going to use my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray to set my face. Now I'll be using my Essence Lash Princess Mascara on my eyelashes and on my eyebrows. Before putting on my eyelashes, I'll be moving on to my lips. So I'll be using the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Whatchamacallit. This is honestly so unique. Like, I've never had anything this shade before in a lip pencil. On top of my lippy pencil, I'll be putting my Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit lipstick in Lavender Crown. I would never normally use lipstick like this, but I don't hate it. Okay, so I'm gonna go put on my lashes and I'll be back with the final look. Well everyone, this is the final look. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more of my future content. I'd also love to know what you guys thought about this look in the comments below. But for now, I will see you all in my next video.
Really good at diamond dust. That's how you sounded.
What is that? Move your phone case!